Hey, welcome to this Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts gameplay video. If you love the history of naval warfare when castles of steel ruled the waves, then don't miss a minute of what's coming up. Hey, welcome. It's time to play Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. And today we're going to build the HMS Hood. We're going to continue my war plan Red imaginary war between the United States and Great Britain caused by a Canadian embargo of maple syrup against the US, and of course nobody can live without that sticky sweet goodness. The United States declares war, invades, blockades Halifax, and we've already had one scenario, one fight. Well, now we've got the Hood. The Hood is off the coast of Bermuda on exercise or whatever. She gets the signal. Rising tensions. Come back to the home waters to join the home fleet, and begins on her way. And conflict begins, and sure as heck, on the horizon there's smoke. The United States has been waiting with a cruiser force to intercept the Hood to try to prevent her from returning home. So there you go. The great maple syrup war between the United States and Great Britain. So we're going to build the Hood. Not easy to do and make her look exactly right. And she ends up being a little odd. I've done this several times, but I'll do the best I can. Then we'll discuss the design after I've already gone ahead and built it out, and take her out and play a little bit and see. Now this is dangerous. I've had the Hood beat to pieces a couple of times, even sunk once. So this is not a trivial fight, although she ought to be able to win it. Conditions she'll be in when she does, it could be quite unfortunate. So let's go do that. But before I get in there and get this design going, please, if you've been listening to me babble for the last couple of minutes and you're still here waiting, go ahead and consider subscribing. Ring that bell so you know when I post another video. Like the video helps the channel if you like it. If you don't like it, fine. And share with your friends if you do like it. And please leave me a comment. I've gotten some great comments, some great suggestions. And for those of you who've made suggestions that I have not executed yet, I haven't forgot you. Got to work on that. There's probably 3 or 4 or 5 games for every video I put out. So there's a lot of time scratching my head trying to figure out how to do this. So I'm going to go get it done. And when I'm back, we'll go over the design like I said. And then we'll go and make some noise. Well, okay, here she is. Let's run down the design. One, I don't think you can get the right length to beam ratio with these hulls because she's bow heavy and I can't fix it. I just can't. She needs to be longer so I can wedge things in. She's also having problems with these towers being, I suspect she's going to have more modern opponents, which I find odd. It's happened to me a bunch anyway, but it has to do with the hull I picked. And that's fine. The more modern opponents make sense. You know, she's designed during the First World War, and I think built in 1920 or something like that, or launched in 1920. I'd have to go dig, but that's fine. But the bottom line is she's going to be nose heavy, and I can't do much about it. Got geared turbines. Well, let's go back up here. She's 32 knots, long range, mini bulkheads. Geared turbines, oil balanced. I don't know if all this is totally accurate, especially things like what shaft and what auxiliary engines. Just pick the middle and move. I think she had Krupp cemented armor. We'll just take Barbette 3. Barbette 2 may be more appropriate. And it kind of makes her a little bit heavier. What actually makes her a little bit lighter? What? Wait a minute. 44, 43. Yeah, a little bit heavier. Anti-torpedo 3, I think she had triple bulkheads. Double hull, I'm sure of. Reinforced 1. I cut that down from reinforced 2 just to keep her underweight, because if you go to reinforced 2, she gets very heavy. Anti-flood 3 gets her very heavy. We'll go with 2. And I don't think she had all or nothing. I'm pretty sure she didn't, and I don't know which one of these underwater protected deck 2. Just once again, I don't know which of these is the proper one. We'll just pick the turtle back and move on. Standard shells will give her increased ammunition. Whether she should have it or not, I don't know. But fighting multiple opponents, you need a lot of ammunition, so we're going to load her up. Really don't know which one of these is appropriate. I backed her down to tube powder. Don't know what's appropriate here, so we stepped up to advanced hydraulic and enhanced reloading and let it run. She had 21-inch torpedo tubes. We've got a pretty good range finder, stereoscopic, good for long range. Give her a radar direction finder. And I'm pretty sure she didn't have radar at this time, although I'm not sure her opponents won't. 12-inch belt, 6-inch belt extended. This is where she's very vulnerable. 3-inch deck and 0.8-inch deck extended. 11-inch conning tower, 15-inch turret, which was actually like 15 to 11 inches, but we don't have that kind of fine control here, so I'm pretty sure this is the turret face. And I believe the turret top was 8. I don't know what the secondaries are. I just threw them, made them 5-inch. Default was 3.8. She does have torpedo tubes. In fact, we can go over here and take a look at under ship details. We should be able to get where I can actually see it. 4 double 15-inch turrets, 12 5-inch guns. They were actually 5.5s, but getting 6 inches wedged on here and still get the 4-inch guns that she's supposed to have on is really difficult. 6 underwater torpedo tubes. Now, I know that this layout is not the way she looked, but I've wedged it in there as best I can with the game in the condition, the state in which it is right now. So she's a bit bow heavy. Like I said, I can't do much about that. I put the heaviest freaking I actually would need to be lighter, but to try if I go lighter, I can't get two funnels where they ought to be. So we're just going to leave it. This is my opinion, the best I can do in the hull that I think is the proper hull. Going to this hull would be a whole nother animal, and I don't know whether it would be appropriate. We're going to live with this. Let's go do this now. Like I said before, I think what we got here is we're going to imagine that she's in the vicinity of Bermuda on exercises when she gets the recall because of the Great Maple Syrup War, and so she's heading for home. In fact, she's going northeast, which is cool. She's heading back to home waters, and sure as shooting, the Americans have got some kind of scratch force here trying to damage, interfere, kill, whatever they think, shadow, whatever they think they can do, and she's got to get past them. So let's go. Gonna have to watch out. They've got a light cruiser that probably has torpedoes, and it'll probably be the first thing we see is a light cruiser moving on her to try to get some oh goodness, we're already getting long range fire that we can't answer falling upon us. So that being the case, we either run or we turn and close up so we can get some weapons on target. At that point, we start balancing out how close we want to get, because these two cruisers, every time I've played this, have been able to really dink this girl up. They've been really have just really been able to tear a superstructure up. I had 7-inch guns just pound her. She won. She killed the cruisers, but she went home in sad shape. Let's see, we still can't even. Let's see, what is the conditions? Daytime, cloudy, gentle breeze, moderate waves. Wonderful, wonderful. Well, at least that affects their accuracy too. But you see, they've opened fire a long time before we can even got them spotted. Okay, there we go. We see them, and we're shooting. Let's get a look. Don't know where the light cruiser is. Well, those are some pretty primitive hulls. Part of the reason they can see me before I can see them is that I'm so much bigger. But look at the tumble home on that hull. That's kind of an old style hull, and I don't know how big those guns are. Well, she's got 6 of them. All right, we're going to maneuver and cut our speed back a little and see if we can. All right, there's the other. She looks like. She looks identical. All right, we don't know where the light cruiser is, but she's smaller and could be in an awkward spot, making a move on us. There she is. There she is. Yeah. Yes, she's got torpedoes. She's making a move. Oh, we have to keep an eye on her. But definitely we need to maneuver. In fact, let's keep the speed up. Keep an eye on that light cruiser. She's going to put torpedoes in the water and make our life unpleasant. Certainly make it very difficult to escape if these guys can get a turn of speed. We haven't been hit yet, but I suspect that won't take much longer for those relatively small guns start pounding this much larger ship. Whoa, nice hit. All right, what did we just get hit? We got hit 11 inchers. Ouch. Yeah, they're old. They got some big guns, and we don't need to be getting hammered by that willy-nilly. We still haven't identified them, or a long ways from doing so. Let's let's maneuver again. I don't want that light cruiser having a. Did she just put weapons in the water? Torpedoes are in the water for the light cruiser, I'll bet you. That's what it looks like. All right, we need to put that light. Whoa! We need to. Start maneuvering again. 1% chance to hit. Now I wish I had those 6-inch guns in the. Yeah, we're getting hit by 4-inchers. Are our secondaries even firing? No, their chance to hit's too low. Ouch! She just put more torpedoes in the water, although I don't know. Oh, I see, because the light cruiser has reversed her course. Alright, it's time to maneuver, because there are torpedoes on the way. Let's really bring her around. And hope that we can get away from that light cruiser and get back after. Engaging the big boys. There. Man, I hate to let her get away. Oh, the Tucson. Okay, we got some. We identified all these guys? No. And we got hit again. Ugh. Well, we're out of her 5-inch range. No, 2-inch range. Our 5-inchers are still pounding. Yeah, we got to keep our speed up just to make it hard to be hit. Oh, it's getting harder to see them. Oh, we've reached 3.4%. Still, yeah, we've identified her. She's at 2.6%. The Olympia, 11 inchers, 5 inchers, 3 inchers, and torpedoes. Yeah, this is, and there, see the ship that we can't see is still engaging us, but at least we're not worried about that girl right now. I don't know what she's doing. She's trying to catch us. How fast is she? 28. We can outrun her. Ouch! Okay, now we're back to the, you can't see them, but they can still shoot us. Boy. Alright. We'll engage the light cruiser while we are maneuvering to bring, if we don't die. We have been pounded by 11-inch hits. Oh, oh. Very ugly. Alright, we're back to engaging the heavies. Kind of stuck here. We don't want to close up on those 11 inchers. They will tear us apart. But we stay out here. Let's see. 3.6%. They've got the same chance to hit we do and more guns. It's unpleasant. And she's maneuvering to put torpedoes in us. And we just took a, we are being pounded to pieces. Oh, it's very unpleasant. 5%. They're about the same chance to hit. All right. We got to keep our speed up. We got to manage this freaking torpedo problem. But they have torn us to pieces, and we've done very little damage to any of them. Yeah, we are getting beat to death. Just beat to death. And we're losing speed. Flooding, yeah. Oh, there's torpedoes, torpedoes, torpedoes. I don't see it yet, but it's there. And these bad boys are tearing us up. Yeah, there it is. I think we will evade. Alright, let's wriggle back in the other direction. Boom! There's some payback. Not enough, I'm afraid. That's some payback. Alright, I don't see that torpedo anymore. Where is it? There it is, right there. Not to worry. That torpedo doesn't have a chance. But we're down to 27 knots. Buddy, you got to get some hits in. They got the same chance to hit. Now, if we get a hit, we got to hit them a lot harder, but boy. All right. Steady up. How fast are these guys? Oh, they are heavy and slow. So, yeah, running out ahead of them might be the ticket. So maybe we can get to the point that we only have to engage one of them. Meanwhile, the light cruiser is still torturing us. And oh my God, they are just whacking us. Those are some tough old gals there. And they are hitting us routinely while we are not paying them back in kind. Oh, but when we hit, she gets very unhappy. Flooding, nice. We're in 5-inch range. That sucks. Let's turn a bit and see if we can. Ouch! They're gonna sink us. They're gonna just gonna tear us apart. Structural 57%. We could get a couple of 3 really solid hits like that one. But I don't know if there'll be enough of us left to deal with it. Thump, 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 thump. What are they doing over there? Uh-huh. Focus on the Bremerton. She's trying to catch us. Still trying to play torpedo games. They got some poor little 5-inch gun trying to deal with her. Fortunately, she's not overtaking us rapidly. Those guys, no, they have not decided to run. Oh, she took an engine hit. That's why she broke off, why she fell out of formation. And we are still... Alright, let's come to starboard a bit. Maybe we'll unmask a few more secondaries and perhaps hit her a few times. We're leaving one of the heavy cruisers behind. She's hit so hard. Leaving us to engage just one, hopefully, which would be to our advantage. They have hurt us grievously. Alright, I'm not too fond of this idea given her speed advantage, but we're going to slow down and try to increase our chance to hit this big boy there. And we did unmask some extra batteries, which means the 5-inchers are just pinging away at her. And occasionally getting a, well, they've gotten a hit. It's been a while. Oh, nice hit. Nice hit. There it is. That's the one. 15-inch bow deck extended over penetration. Perhaps we should tell... Let's see. Let's look at those girls. Slow down. 8-inch. They are lightly armored. I don't know. Let's go to HE and see if we can just blow them apart. Meanwhile, she is working us. Yeah, she is really working us. Alright, it's time to turn on her. Torpedo, torpedo, torpedo. Give me all the speed you can get. Yes! Yes! That'll make her sad! As long as she doesn't get a torpedo into us, we can be very happy about that. I don't see it. I don't see the torpedo. I don't like having to turn this way because there they are. We're going to avoid that. We're going to avoid that. I do believe. Oh, I think maybe we need to, yeah, a little more. Finish her. Thump. That'll make her sad. Now we're playing on normal time here, real time, which is actually quite pleasant and fun. Not as frantic and arcadey as the, there it is. There's that torpedo. Brave ship. She has paid the price for it. We'll let that torpedo run past us and then turn back. Right now, oh good, she's taking engine hits. She's slow. Oh, she's toast. And another torpedo, which we may need to take seriously. I think we're okay. And we're done with her. There's a torpedo right there, so I don't feel comfortable turning back. And we're down to a 5.8% chance to hit her. Oh my God. That is the Bremerton. Mid-deck penetration, 1,078 damage. Paybacks. There's another torpedo in the water. I want to turn to get more guns. Yeah, right there. Right there. Any turn to starboard puts us at hazard. We're going to have to wait. And let's go get a look at these guys. Okay, he's over there. Something tells... Oh, engine hits. You're done, baby. Now, the truth is, at this point, I think the Hood is still fairly fast, even though she's lost some speed due to structural damage. Can escape. She can just turn and escape. There's a torpedo right there. Let it get a little further. Oh no, no. That looked too much like it was going to get us. Oh, got to watch her go by. There it is, right there. All right. No way we're going to hit enemy smoke spotted. No kidding. Oh my God, another torpedo. Looks like she got... I think we can get past it though. It's right there. I hope we can get past it, because I'm committed to this turn, and I don't think I can change it a bunch, except go straight and not slow down anymore. Yeah, we're speeding up. There she is. It's going to come close, but it's going to miss. All right, we're going hunting. Truth is, though, I think at this point what time of day is it now? It doesn't say. I think, do we get an actual real time? We get time left. Yeah, we don't get a real time, which would be very nice. You know, as the day moves on, it gets darker. How do you, evade? But I'd say the Hood's won this engagement, but she has paid a terrible price. A terrible price. Let's speed things up a bit. Get us back in the fight. Fight we might not want, depending on how fit these cruisers are. They could be running away by now. There's the Bremerton. Yeah, she's trying to leave, but she's only got 8 knots on. Well, I'm afraid that I feel obliged to take them out of the United States Navy's order of battle. So we'll just come on and begin the hammering. Looks like she has healthy guns. I don't know why they aren't engaging me. Oh, I don't know why she's not playing. Unless, oh, actually that gun may be destroyed. Mess with our Canadian brethren all over sticky, sweet maple syrup. If you haven't watched the other War Plan Red video, I think I said something about the war started over U.S. tariffs on Canadian maple syrup, and the Canadians embargoed the U.S. No maple syrup, and well, that was that, man. It was time to blockade Halifax, attack into Canada, because we want free. We were just come and take that Canuckistani sweet confection. It's not a confection. Sweet, syrupy goodness. Yeah, she is pretty much done. She's barely making any headway. She's old, she's lightly armored, but heavily armed. And ultimately, these big guns are winning. But goodness, they sure beat the Hood. Ah, there's the Olympia, who has healthy guns. She's fixing to be dangerous. That would be my guess. Yeah, she's trying to get away, but she has healthy guns. Thump, thump. That's it. She's done. Turn off the interface. Get some screenshots. It's quite beautiful. Should be able to see him fire in a second. Yeah, that flashing is, for some reason, there we go. For some reason that really messes up the game when you use an external screenshot utility. Please, I just want a cool screenshot or two here while she sinks. What? We put torpedoes in the water. I didn't see that. Alright. Shift to Z, back to the Hood, who is now engaging the Olympia. And kind of surprisingly, the Olympia does not seem to be engaging us. We've gotten a hit on her, otherwise she wouldn't be burning. Why isn't she? She may be out of ammo. She's low ammo, and it could be that well, it doesn't make any sense. She's got an 8.7% chance to hit, which is not as good as what we have, but still good. And she just doesn't seem to be responding. Although she's got a healthy... Her decks are awash. Don't know why. She's got great flotation. Oh, no, she doesn't. What am I talking about? She's really suffering. Yeah, we finished her up. Oh. And the Hood. There we go. This is where you start saying, maybe I don't want any of this because we are beat up. She just put another torpedo in the water. Thought I heard one. Yeah, there it goes. That's not exactly a killer chance to hit. She has decided to respond. Oh, yeah, but at 15-inch HE is just tearing her apart. And now the little guns are engaging. There she goes. She's done. And it was successful. But, in my opinion, she's the typical battle cruiser. She's eggshell armed with hammers. Those were really old-fashioned cruisers, and they beat her to pieces. So, anyway, lots of fun. Warplan Red. I'm about to dream up some other scenario to play. Maybe I'll keep messing with the Hood, or maybe I'll try to build an N3 battleship. I actually tried that already, and you got to use an awfully modern hull to pull that off. Or maybe I'll jump back to Warplan Orange and throw the U.S. against the Japanese, or maybe we'll do Warplan Red and I'll take the U.S. ship against some British. I don't know. I'm going to keep messing with it. In any case, I appreciate you watching. Please leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Let me know. Somebody has been giving me a big thumbs down pretty regularly on these, and if you're listening now, and hey, I don't mind. If you don't like it, you don't like it, but please leave me a comment. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you'd rather see. In any case, I appreciate you guys again more than I can tell you, and enough babbling. I'll see you again real soon. Hey, thanks for watching. If you click on that picture of very young Waz, you'll be subscribed so you'll never miss another video. Then click on that bell notification button, and please share and comment. See you again soon.